Yeah, Chris, it's notable because it's not every day. Frankly, it's rarely that we see Republicans up here on Capitol Hill do something to push back on President Trump. And when it does happen, it's significant. So as you mentioned, the House last night voting to undo President Trump's tariffs on Canada. The vote was 219 to 211. There were 6 Republicans who crossed party lines to vote in favor of this provision. That was Dan Newhouse, Don Bacon, Kevin Kiley, Brian Fitzpatrick, Jeff Hurd, and Thomas Massie. And now, even though it was a small group, it was very significant because A, it was able to pass through, but B, House GOP leaders and President Trump pushed pretty hard to prevent this resolution from passing. First, we saw House GOP leaders try to approve a provision that would have prevented the House from voting on the resolution to undo the tariffs. Overall, that failed. And then during the vote, we saw a Truth Social post from President Trump essentially warning Republicans that if they voted in favor of this, there would be consequences. I want to read to you part of that post. He said, quote, "Any Republican in the House or the Senate that votes against tariffs will seriously suffer the consequences come election time, and that includes primaries." But again, despite that, we saw those 6 Republicans still vote to undo these Canada tariffs. It was a mix of Republicans who are either retiring at the end of this year or are in purple districts in really competitive reelection races. I'll give you a taste of some of their reasonings. First off, Dan Newhouse, who's retiring from Washington, he essentially said that these tariffs are having a negative effect on his constituents. And then Don Bacon, Republican from Nebraska, who is also retiring, said that this is important for Republicans to do because the tariffs are falling on the American consumers, essentially saying that it is a tax on Americans.